Hey there, this is my little apothecary part of it back here. My name's Laurie and I have a business time for wellness, and I just wanted to pop on to see if you have a mindset of being open to new opportunities and how to help make life more amazing rather than looking at everything in a negative way, which is like bombarding everybody at the moment. Like, mindset is so important, and it's so important to keep your mind focused in the right direction so that you can have an amazing life because you deserve to. So anyways, if somebody, gives you an opportunity to do something and you think about it like, oh, you want to go for a trip or an adventure cross country. Well, maybe you might say, well, will that help me in my life? Is that something that I really want? And not even know really much about it, like what you adventures you might discover. Maybe it's, just checking out a herbal remedy rather than a pharmaceutical one. Or maybe it's, like having an animal as a pet. Well, how will that help? Will that help me? I would like you to add another word in front of that statement. Will that help me? So, will that help me? There's a lot of self-doubt in that. It's filled with self-doubt because you're totally unsure. If you drop into your intuition helps you to make the decisions properly. But if you're saying, will that help me? And your mind is just focused on, well, will that, the self-doubt, like you're not believing in yourself, you can put the word how in front of that sentence and create it to be something different. How will that help me? Notice the difference in that. How will that help me? So if you're going to take a trip across country, well, how will that help me? How will that help my life? Notice the opening, that very, very subtle opening. Instead of the doubting coming in and closing off, it kind of opens you up to opportunities, right? How will that herbal remedy help? Give something else a chance. How will it feel to go skydiving? Like, how will that help me? How will it feel to learn something different? How will it feel to operate my own business? Something like that. Think about it. And if you've ever thought about having your own business, which means freedom because you don't have a boss, so you can just do what you want whenever you want, right? And you get free to choose on what you want to have a business with. Well, Jeff Walker is teaching his once a year masterclass on how to do so online. So you don't even need a brick and mortar building. You don't need a structure. You don't even need a home to welcome people into to teach them out of. He teaches you step by step on how to do it online, and he has taught the most successful people out there on how to do it. He figured it out by trying to get creative as a stay-at-home dad on how he could help his family make more money. And now he has helped thousands, if not millions of people make thousands and millions of dollars from just starting out to extremely successful companies that only get better. He stays totally up to date. He's very analytical. He's very, very focused on what he does. Focusing is a huge thing that we need to be focused. So how could Jeff's class help you? And if you want to find out, then I'm going to leave the access link in right here in the description or comments, and you can find out for yourself. He's amazing. I never recommend anybody unless they are top notch and that I totally trust. I hope you have an amazing day. Cheers.